have fun because no one's going to take too seriously.
Imagine
not
just
that
getting
we
the
take
philosopher
things
token
too
and just
seriously.
knowing.
Everyone,
just
say
being
hi
there.
to chat.
Hi. Hi to chat.
Yay! Yes. So someone immediately just said, the stream title, I understand. Let's talk about the stream title, because we're playing a script called Claim Everything Really Eagerly, which you might notice some initials of those words that spell another word that might look familiar. This script is fun. It's some nonsense that Fran and I came up with like 2 years ago and ran once, and it was great, and then we just never touched it again. And I was thinking about what would be fun to run here, and I thought surely the only thing that could be great is to just try this and see how it goes. So to answer some questions for both all of you and for chat, in this script, the special rule, the Djinn's special rule, is that all minions are Cerenovus, and it is a little monster game. So the Sentinel is in play because obviously there is no otherwise outsider modification there, so there may be one more or one fewer outsider than intended in the base count. Important one, because there are multiple Cerenovuses, Cerenova, maybe chat can figure it out. This could be great. We're all gonna, by the end of this stream, we will know what the plural of a Cerenovus is. Anyways, importantly, for our players and for chat, if you are selected by multiple players with the Cerenovus ability, you must fulfill the madness condition for at least one of the characters that you've been made mad as. So if you are awoken twice to be told the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as this thing, like you do have to be like explicitly mad as one of the things. You could also try to be mad as multiple things. That's great. Encouraged, perhaps. But yeah, flexibility, but you do need to, it's not like they cancel each other out, like you must be mad as at least one of the things. Second special rule, if you have been made mad as the character token you received, you may not claim to have been selected by the Cerenovus. So I know sometimes in games, if you say you're the Savant and then the Cerenovus makes you mad as the Savant and you're like, oh, I'm the Savant, but like I'm actually the Savant. The Cerenovus made me mad, like I'm mad today, but I'm also the Savant. No, none of that here. Like you are fully mad. Yeah. Last but not least, because I know Pixie Cerenovus can sometimes be a bit of an unfortunate interaction for the Pixie, where if you cannot be mad as your role that you saw, then you're prevented from getting your ability. That's not fun for the Pixie. That's not fun in general. So our last special rule is that if you are the Pixie and you are selected by a Cerenovus to be made mad as something, that's fine. You can still, that will not prevent you from gaining your Pixie ability necessarily, as long as you are convincingly mad while you are Cerenovus mad and you are actively trying otherwise to act, let's say you're the Pixie and you saw a chef. If you're trying to act like a chef who is mad as something else, but you're really the other thing, like, we'll figure it out. It'll be great. But yeah, I'm not gonna just cancel out your Pixie madness if you are Sarah mad. Cool.
Jams,
Yes.
can I make a request that all the TPI game decisions are just like, if this happens and this happens, that's fine. Just put that in the almanac. every ruling is, that's fine.
Noted. I mean, they kind of are anyways, but we'll talk about this when I come on your stream and do a Q&A. It'll be great.
Can I ask a question? Would it be possible to add a special rule where the Cerenovus can make someone mad about being a Cerenovus? Just a question.
Oh god.
Because there is a special rule for the goblin, and in this game, I feel like there should be a special rule for the Cerenovus.
As tempting as that is, I think I'm going to say no specifically because of the alchemist, and I think it might be really unfun potentially to be a Cerenovus who is then told you are mad that you're the Cerenovus. So maybe next time. I'm down to test it. But I think for now,
I think you're right. I think it is unfun if you're a Sarah and you're mad about being.
Incredibly funny though. But on that note, I'm gonna go set up this game with chat, and I will see you all in a few minutes. All right, this is going to be some delightful nonsense. Let's see what we're going on. So yes, just to confirm for everyone, the way that this game works, all the minions are Cerenovus. I do have a gardener in play because, understandably, you cannot just have multiple Cerenovuses when you're setting up the game. So we'll just kind of pick one, we'll put in some extra townsfolk, and then we'll just add a second and third Cerenovus. So it'll be great. I completely agree that we should have an alchemist. Alchemist is hilarious. Dreamer is also actually fantastic on this script because no matter what the evil role you see is always Cerenovus. So it's actually quite a nice balance. I think we should use the Sentinel. The last time that I ran this, I put in a goon, which was fun, but one of the Cerenovi also found the goon right away and turned them evil, and then they were just evil for the rest of the game, which was great, but I don't think I want that in this particular game. So I think what we should do is have a mutant. Oh, we could have a recluse, but I think I just want to go full madness and have a mutant. In part because it'll be interesting to see what happens if someone is dreamed as the mutant. I don't know if I want to have a virgin or not, but yeah, we definitely want an alchemist. That's for sure. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just put in, when I send the setup, the 2 extra outsiders so that we can change whoever gets those outsider tokens into Cerenovi. And that way, yeah, so we'll use Reckless because this is a 2 minion game, but 3 minions because there's no demon at setup since it's Little Monsta. So what we'll do is we'll say Mutant's gonna go and play, and then whoever gets the Goon token and the Recluse token, we'll change those to Cerenovus before we distribute the characters. I think it would be great to have a Pixie in this game as well. We're just gonna go full madness. And something that could hypothetically be interesting is an Amni ability where they start knowing how many madness abilities are in play or how many unique players are mad each day. I like the idea of using the Amni to do something related to madness. But choose a player later, you're told they're Cerenovus mad as their role. Certainly a choice. I have done stuff where in the past with scripts like this where there are madness related Amni abilities, and they can be really interesting. But yeah, I think let's stick with, I do want to do the Dreamer. I think Dreamer's very difficult to make work on outside of S&V, and honestly even in S&V it's quite strong. So let's see. I don't know if I want a Fortune Teller just because Fortune Teller is not especially strong on this. But maybe, let's do it. It'll be balanced. It'll be fine. Then we'll have an Amni. We'll add these 2 for our other minions. So we just need 1 more. Let's see. Let's get, I do want to make sure there's like good bluffs left over for the evil team, which can be tricky. So let's put a virgin in, because if they get mad, that'll be funny. So just to confirm, the Goon and the Recluse are not actually in play, but there's no literal feature on the app that allows me to add multiple Cerenovuses, understandably, because it's ridiculous. So what we're going to do is the Mutant is actually in play, and then whoever gets the Recluse token and the Goon token, we're going to change those characters to Cerenovus. We've got a Gardener in, so before we make that change, like, no one will know what character they are, and then they'll figure it out afterwards when we send it. So let's send these out and see who gets what. All right, and so, oh, amazing, George and Rob next to each other, so they are going to be swapped into Cerenovi. Delightful. Love this. And then we can send characters. So the duplication feature specifically exists for characters that mechanically, for the actual rules of the game, can be duplicated. So for example, the Village Idiot, there can be more than 1. Legion, there can be more than 1. So those characters have app functionality where you can put in multiple. But yeah, this should be quite fun. Let's we're not actually going to need bluffs because it is a Little Monsta game, but we will be able to wake the evil team together and ask them who holds the baby. This should be quite funny. Yeah, Daniel has caught the curse of Lorinda. Yeah, all right, this should be quite fun. So we'll also make Hob into a good Cerenovus to emphasize that he's the alchemist. That's nice. 3 Cerenovi in a row. All right, change alignment. Cool. So that's our setup. During the night, we can talk about who we want Lorinda to be mad about. Oh, interesting idea. We could make the Amni ability you start knowing how many madness abilities are alive, essentially, because then if the Pixie gets the same Amni ability, they would presumably learn a lower number, because at least one of them might be dead by then. And if they're not, it'll be very informative. So yeah, I think this I think I like that. Yeah. You start knowing how many madness alive. Yes, so we are starting with 6 because we have 3 Cerenovus. Now I'm nervous because that's quite strong. If he just gets a 6, I think he could figure that out. But I also don't think that's a bad thing because it confirms 2 players who can't out it if they want to learn things, and 1 player who's going to be doing, like, it doesn't tell you which one of the people who is a Cerenovus is the alchemist. So I think that's okay. It's quite strong, but it might take him some time to figure out. We'll see. If it's really unbalanced, we'll just play another game, so it's fine. But yeah, let's go back and send out these characters and send everyone to sleep.
Was just arriving, putting their dick into young hot men at the court.
Oh my, what have I come
to be
back
more
to?
specific than that, to be honest.
Oh, hail
Yeah.
King Alex.
Anyways, have characters. Good night.
Hooray!
Such a normal conversation in our town. All right, so we're gonna put a Pixie Mad token on the Amnesiac, which I think also might be funny because just to see what Lorinda comes up with. But yeah, let's get to it. I think, yeah, first things first, we're just gonna get our actual evil Cerenovus together, and have them decide who holds the baby. So let's get all of them.
Is that the one that Braveheart threw out of a window or something?
Hello.
Hello. The
Give
evil
me-
streak continues.
It does indeed. Let me take a moment to grab your friends.
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 Friends. More friends.
Fun as smells.
Friends. Hello, friends. You
friends.
are the Cerenovus. Who, please, point at the person that you would like to hold the baby.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
Okay, Daniel holds the baby. I will be back to find out who is mad as what. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Excellent. Cool, easy, love that. Daniel is currently registering as the demon. Let's find a red herring as well. I think maybe it feels appropriate to make Hob the red herring, but that's a bit metaable, but I think that's okay. Yes, so we did already discuss what happens if multiple Cerenovus choose the same player, but just to recap for those of you that have joined us a bit later, if a player is made mad as more than one thing, if they're targeted by multiple Cerenovus abilities, they must fulfill madness for at least one of the conditions. Basically, if 2 people pick the same person, then that person might be mad like as 2 different things, but they only have to be mad as one. It's fun if they try to be mad as multiple at the same time, but obviously that's quite hard. So they just have to be mad as at least one of the things that they've been told that they are mad as. Yeah, making it work. It's delightful. All right, let's find out who is mad as what. And let's not tell Daniel about a king because there isn't one. Hello.
Hello.
Please pick a player and a character.
I would like to make myself mad as a savant, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
While you're here, the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the savant.
Thank you.
Yep. Cool. We'll add a little extra note to Daniel to say savant, just to track that madness. Let's find out who George is making mad. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Who shall
Oh.
be mad today?
I guess part of me wants to pick myself because I'll be so sad if nobody else does, but it feels like a waste. I would like to pick Alex, please. and I'll make him mad about being the fortune teller, please.
Excellent.
All right, thank
You
you.
got it. Cheers. Love that, especially if Will checks his neighbors. Hey there.
Hello.
Uh,
What good news have you got, storyteller?
Excellent news. The Cerenovus has selected you.
Hopefully one of 3, but yes.
Well, you are to be mad as the fortune teller.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's excellent. I can get people killed.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm so going. I've got a yes. Let's get these 2 people out of the way. Happy days.
Excellent.
I look forward to you visiting me again.
Good luck.
Cheers.
For those that are just joining, the reason there are so many Cerenovuses is because this is a silly yeah, it's a silly script where basically all minions are Cerenovus, and it's a little monster game. And to make it work, we've got a couple fabled in play. There is a Sentinel to modify the outsider count. There is a Djinn to basically put in play the special rules that allow it to work as a mechanic, because this is certainly a mechanic. And there is a what else? A gardener to make it work on the app specifically so that we can replicate the Cerenovus. All right, let's see. We got to talk to Rob, then we got to talk to Hob. Hey, hey.
Hello.
Who shall be mad today?
Well, George has asked for it. So, George as the dreamer, please.
You got it. Thank you very much. This is so good. I love that they've just made their entire team mad, basically. Like, no townsfolk so far is mad. Which is gonna be hilarious because will they be believed? Let's tell George. Hey, hey.
Hey.
The Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the dreamer.
Perfect. Thank you. Whichever Cerenovus it is. Cheers.
You got it. All right. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, let's believe that's all except for Hob. So let's find out who our good Cerenovus is going to make mad. Hello.
Hello.
You are the alchemist with, of course, the Cerenovus ability.
What a surprise.
What a surprise. We love that for you. Who shall be mad today?
Oh, yeah, I should have given this some thought, I guess. Let's go Chris
Okay.
mad as the washerwoman.
You got it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Oh, that's like 10 times funnier because now Lorinda's going to be claiming Amnesiac without another person claiming it. Great. Let's figure out where... Oh, that's technically on the other person. Oh, dear. Love when we immediately have like too many tokens to make this work. Okay. We'll ditch that because that's for... Oh my god. This is so hard to do. Okay. So Chris is getting a mad token. I can't even tell what's where anymore. Chris, we're just going to tell Chris that he's mad as the washerwoman, and we will just know that, and chat will help me remember that. It'll be great. We could drop the mad tokens, that's true. And I can make them smaller. We'll figure it out after we tell Chris. Hello, hello. I have some...
What am I doing? Where am I?
Where are you? Great question. But one thing you do know, helpfully, is that the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the washerwoman.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Delightful.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't. Nothing else. Nothing else to tell me.
Well, yeah, completely separately. I've put you back to sleep, and then I'm. You're waking again. Where are you? What's happening? You learn a 6.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely. Cool. Yeah, I think what we will do is make our reminder tokens slightly smaller, just so we can actually fit them all and know what's going on. Let's see if that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, let me just put myself over here for a second so I can figure this out. Okay, so this, yeah, that went in the wrong place. This explains a lot. Okay, so Daniel is mad as the savant. We are making this work in real time. Love it. Chris is mad as the washerwoman. Alex is mad as the fortune teller. And George is mad as the dreamer. And now we can run the rest of our night. So let's wake up Lorinda to tell them that there's an Amni in play and get picks from Will and Claire. Hello. I am going to show you that there is an Amnesiac in play.
Thank you. That's going to be great fun. Okay,
It's going to be excellent. Have fun. Oh, this is going to be quite good. This is delightful. Let's all right, let's get Will and then Claire and see what happens. Hey.
Oh.
Could you pick 2 players for me, please?
Yeah, I've been debating whether to pick Lorinda or not, just based on Lorinda. I'll leave Lorinda alone for at least tonight. I'll go for George and Rob, please.
George and Rob, you get a no.
A no? Oh, lovely. Cool. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Good luck. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly lucky for the evil team. Because yeah, that's 2 minions who are not holding the baby, which is very good. Useful for kills today, but yeah, let's see how this goes. And let's get Claire before we start. And yes, Patters, always shenanigans. Hello.
This is
Good.
exciting.
It is exciting. What's really fun is that no matter who you pick, the evil role will always be Cerenovus.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Well, let's start things off with... Let's go with Daniel.
Daniel. You learn that Daniel is the savant, or the Cerenovus.
Okie doke. I'm only writing down the good rolls. There is no point me writing Cerenovus a million times.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Why would that be an issue?
Cool. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Cheers. Good luck.
Bye.
Alrighty. So yes, big snipe. But what is interesting is that I think that gives Daniel some space because Daniel will be claiming savant. Daniel can then continue to claim savant if he thinks it's out of play. In that sense, I am very, very pleased that has kind of worked out the way it was because I don't know what I would have given on George or Rob. I think I probably would have had to give maybe like Snake Charmer, could have done Philo, something that's out of play and gives them a bluff and gives them some space. I also could have done King, for example. And then in terms of the little monster, how that works, it's very much still an experimental character. There are a lot of changes with the little monster still to come, but currently the way it works is that no one actually receives a little monster token as a player. What you do as the storyteller is you add a minion to the bag during setup. In this case, because all the minions are Cerenovus, we would have 2 minions. Instead, we have 3 minions, 3 evil Cerenovus players on the evil team. And each night they're woken to select which of them holds the baby, which one of them has the little monster, and therefore registers as the demon to all abilities in play. What's interesting about it is that currently there's no way to actually poison, and in my understanding, this could be wrong actually, I'm not 100% sure, but I think with the Cerenova, or with the little monster, there's no actual way to poison the little monster ability because you poison the player who has whatever character token they have. So if you poison a dreamer, for example, who's holding little monster, the dreamer is poisoned, but the little monster ability is not. So yeah, we will figure that out later. Yeah, we made the script for those talking about Harpy not being here. We made the script before the Harpy was released. That's how old it is. So yes, we will, Aggie, we'll get there. We will, the Little Monster rulebook will exist soon at some point. No promises. I'm not promising this. I'm just like, I'm excited to write it and we'll get there. Yes, Actually, well, I think you could, Courtier, pick a little monster. I don't want to turn as much as I do want to. I could turn this into a little monster rules stream for 2 hours. We're gonna not do that right now. But what we are gonna do is start our game and find out about a bunch of madness and how that goes for our players. So let's do it. Good morning. Everything is madness. That is all I will say. Good luck.
Well, I was disappointed I didn't get woken up in the night.
Hello. Wait, that's not Claire. Claire. There we go.
Hello. Hello. There we go. I was trying to click accept and my mouse was dying and.
Okay, let's do it. What are we going to claim to each other?
What shall we
I'll
claim?
tell you both.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the king.
You're the king.
Oh, how
There's no
exciting.
point announcing it if it's a little monster, though, is there?
No.
In the traditional meta.
Do they not know? They don't learn it. The demon, yeah. I never thought about that. I like that interaction.
So just to clarify, yes, if there is a king in play, then the player who is registering as the demon would learn that there's a king. The same way that, like, if there's a lunatic in play, once the minions have decided who holds the baby, then that player is woken and told specifically. So the entire evil team doesn't know, only the player who is holding the baby. And if they gave it to a good player, then that good player would learn that there is a king and or a lunatic. Fun.
If you guys are holding the baby, then you can give it to me, and I don't mind holding it for you.
Amy, I just need to tell you Claire's the king.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Just so you know.
It's unfortunate you claim king, because I'm actually the king as well, Claire. I think it could be an amnesiac ability.
Claire
I don't know.
is the king.
Maybe that's a reason. Okay.
I'm not the king, I'm the savant.
You're the savant.
So I'm going to talk to Jams when you've both gone lying to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, see you later.
Well,
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.
Wow.
Let me pull up my savant info for today. That you don't have the ability, but yeah. What are you thinking about?
So I'm thinking I'm going to go along the lines of last night, exactly one Cerenovus selected their neighbour to be mad. That takes too long to type, so I'll have to remember it. And then, secondly, the Alchemist and a Cerenovus selected the same player.
Ooh, that's fun.
Does that work? Is that what you'd say?
I would word it like that. So yeah, that's really like when we're clarifying. I think that's the important thing, and like just general player thing. Do what Daniel does. Ask your storyteller if what you're bluffing sounds like what they'd give. Ran a game the other night where someone got super outed because they used wording. They used a name for something that I would not have used, and another player in the game specifically knew that because I had just clarified with them what I would call it. So I want people to be supported in their bluffs. So cool.
It's all about fun.
Absolutely. Well,
Well,
good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
And I'll see you later.
Go hunting for them. Okay.
Yes. Jams, let you know that we've just mentioned that I'm the washerwoman and Lorinda's the amnesiac.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I'll let you ask your question if you want.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris.
Yeah.
Take care.
Hey.
Hey, Jams. So you visited me last night, and you asked me yes or no, and I said no, and you said okay then and left.
That does sound like something I would do.
I don't know what this means, so I suggested to George that this happened, and George was saying that maybe you're a lightning rod, and if you say yes, you get all the madnesses. So I might go with that. That sounds great. So I asked
love
you
that.
with,
Oh man, I'm legitimately upset I didn't think of that.
So I'm gonna go with my question being something. I'm not going to say it's to do with madness because George said that was too obvious, but something like that. I'm going to get a warm to do.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone said like my ability has to do with madness, it would basically always be a yes, because I feel like it's the same as this is dumb, but my one of my groups that I play with has a script called Indigestion Brewing, which is just spicy TB. It's a terrible script, like legitimately a horrible script, but it's very, very, very fun. And we have an Amni on there currently in place of the Slayer, but the special rule is like the Amni ability must be Slayer adjacent. And I think I run Amni the same way here, where like it will be Madness adjacent in some general sphere.
That makes sense. So I'm going to have a guess to do with, can I get all the abilities and I'm going to get a warm, something like that. Doesn't really matter, does it? I do it anyway.
I love this so much for you. All right, good luck. Oh, that's delightful. Let's see what else. Oh, this will be good.
I think that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. So, Jams, just to bring you up to speed, I was letting Will know that I was an empath, and I definitely got a 1 or a 2 at night. So I am a bit worried that there might be a demon sitting next to me.
Yeah. So Lorinda's definitely evil based on.
Yeah, we definitely think Lorinda's evil. So I might do an Amnesiac ability later where an empath got a yes.
Cool. Good luck.
And
I get to see you on that cruise.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be such fun.
Jams, we're all going to Miami, hopefully. Daniel,
like
I'm a washerwoman that saw a dreamer, but you're not one of my people.
No, I'm not the dreamer.
Okay.
I am a role that requires speaking to the storyteller.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll let you do that now then. I'm just getting out of Jams's way throughout this whole game. There you go. Bye.
Thank you. Well, we've already spoken, so.
Yeah. It could be a quick chat.
Yeah.
You already know your info. Cool.
I know my info.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hello.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm a washerwoman. I did not see you, but I saw a dreamer.
Okay. Have you spoken to have you found the dreamer?
No, I've had 2 people that denied being the dreamer, but they might not be able to say that they're the dreamer.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense on this graph. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't shock me. Okay. I am a chef for the one.
Oh, nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
I hope you've been missed by all of the powers that are in this game.
Well, if I haven't been missed, then I'm probably not the chef for the one.
Oh Lord.
So I've either been hit and I'm not a chef with the one and I'm making up, or I haven't been hit and I am a chef with the one.
Jam, since you're here, can you clarify the in this game, the Cerenovus cannot make someone mad of something off script, right?
Correct.
Okay, because I have had a claim of empath already. So.
I spoke to the same person. They did the same thing to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So people are making this harder than it needs to be.
Who would possibly do that? I can't think of a single person in this group of players who would ever
in this
consider.
group, there's like 10 people in the circle that would make it harder than it needs to be.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Great. Cool.
Thank you.
Chris.
Hello.
No.
It's fine. You have time.
Does my I can't? There's so many people are like claiming a storyteller consult role, and then I'm like, well,
I try
your consult.
I do genuinely. This is a little storyteller trick, but I try, especially online, to like follow around people who do need to visit the storyteller or who are bluffing that they need to, so that way after they're in a whisper, they can just stay behind and talk to me. Yeah. People are gonna meta this at some point, but it's fine because I do it to people who don't have it as well. But here we are.
Does my ability have something to do with how many of each role are in the game, or are alive?
I'm gonna give you a warm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think that's a great guess to start.
I just want to make an announcement that I clarified with Jams that there's no special rule in this game that lets people CERE people of off-script characters, because I have received 2. I have 1 claim of an empath, and 1 claim of something else that doesn't exist.
Oh, that's awful news.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Jams. Just catching up in advance with any future Savant and or Amnesiac madness.
Excellent.
So I'd just like you to move your mouth for a few seconds to simulate a Savant.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think, that is both warm and cold, and one of those things is true.
Yes, that's
Yep.
what I was thinking. Okay, thank you.
Excellent. Good luck.
I.e.,
Yeah, it's...
a fortune teller that check their neighbours.
Huh.
That's very demonstrable, Amy Rose.
I've also heard that
Well,
if
it's
a
me,
chef
so I don't know what you want to do about it. Kill me if you want.
Yeah, sounds good.
I also had a casual tinker claim. That's the other one.
Oh, okay. Let's kill that one.
All right. Well, nominations are open.
Before we nominate, I've spoken with an amnesiac this game, and I said that I would do some gossiping because I want to hide them. So can I gossip that a fortune teller got a yes on their neighbours in the night?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'll nominate Claire.
All right.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but Claire's been dreamt as a possible Cerenovus. And I don't know about you. I'm getting a little vibe that there is some madness going on in this town. So, seems like a pretty open and shut case, if you ask me.
Claire, you have, there's a claim that you have been dreamt as a Cerenovus, which, as we all know, is a unique and terrible thing. Anything you want to say before you vote?
I don't doubt that we are a town of mad folk.
All right. Takes 5 votes to put Claire up for execution. I'm just going to quickly double check the timing as well on the... Great, it's normal. It's been a little fast sometimes for some reason. Anyways, it takes 5 votes to put Claire up for execution, starting now.
I trust Claire.
3 is not enough, and Claire is safe.
Can Alex nominate Will, please?
Yeah?
In the night, I may or may not have got some information. I thought I was an empath, but actually I'm a fortune teller. But the good news here is one of my neighbours may be a red haddock or a red cod, or could just be demonstrably a monster. So I'd like to go for Will first, and then we'll do Lorinda tomorrow.
Will?
You could be the drunk Alex, because I'm definitely the virgin and there's no reason this hasn't gone off.
Alright. Takes 5 to put Will up for execution, starting now.
What a way to start the wedding night.
I trust Alex. I don't think we should kill Alex here.
What?
Well,
I would do that, Amy Rose.
Any reason?
who is now about to die.
I mean, you didn't vote for me, so either way, it's fine.
I nominate Alex. Chris nominated.
Alrighty.
I trust Alex. I think we should kill Alex here.
Alex?
I trust Alex, and yeah, I agree with Chris.
Alright. There's 5 votes currently on Will, 5 to tie, 6 to kill Alex, starting now.
But I would like
have
some
another
more
fortune teller, so you are in a double claim as well, Alex.
Yeah, I'd like some more fortune teller information, so I'd rather we didn't do this, but...
Oh.
5 is a tie.
Okay, are you going to tie it, Alex?
I don't know if I'm going to tie it or not. I might just do a cross... what are the things we put?
Last call for nominations.
Claire nominates
bow tie.
George.
Alright.
I have heard of a philo dreamer who has dreamt you as a Cerenovus.
George.
I would like to push back strongly against any philosopher who didn't use alchemist or mutant. Furthermore, the fact that I claims to several people that I dreamt of the Cerenovus doesn't in any way stop me from actually being the dreamer. I do believe I have confirmed the person I saw overnight, so this would be a terrible idea.
Alright, it takes 6 votes to put George up for execution, starting now. Six is enough. George is about to die. closing the day in 10 seconds.
Honestly, you tell 5 lies and suddenly everyone's all over you.
Chris, how do you feel about this? Would you rather die instead?
I think we can. I'm indifferent. Whatever Town likes.
3.
I think this is a bad kill,
2.
personally.
Amy nominates Chris.
Okay.
Chris can die instead of George if we think this is a bad kill. I don't think Chris is the worst kill.
Chris?
I'm relatively indifferent.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to die, starting now.
Chris is streamer confirmed, so we shouldn't kill Chris.
Now, that's not plausible.
That
5 is not enough. Chris is safe.
This is a
Closing the
town full of
day.
dreamers.
In 3,
And fortune tellers.
2,
And empaths.
1. All right. George is very sad because Alex is executed and dies. Good night.
Oh no!
I think that was a fair use of the mutant. He did break madness, and I think that the price to pay as an outsider is reasonable. That that the Cerenovus gets to live, and if that puts focus on George, that's fine because he's probably not going to be holding the baby tomorrow. All right. So the fun thing with these nights is that basically most of what we do is wake up people and ask them who's going to be mad. So let's delete all of yesterday's madness so that we can reset it and do it again.
Yeah,
I got
unbelievable.
And I got to do my little empath thing. It was great fun.
You did get to do your own.
Yeah, but that's what killed.
Hello.
Hi.
Who shall be mad today?
Oh, is this the order?
Yes. Madness comes before you decide who holds the baby.
I'm gonna leave it on myself as the savant, please.
The Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the savant.
Thank you.
Cheers, good luck. All right, so there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should just leave up the things. But come on, app. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Urging it on like it's Marcel the Shell. Okay, let's get George. Hey.
Well, got away with that one. Okay. It's tempting to make Alex mad at being something completely different, but I don't think that's the most fun. I think we do that on day 3 after he's claimed to people. So let's make one of the other 2 dream claims I have mad about being something else. Let's go for Amy Rose mad about being the king, please.
Excellent, love that.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's going to be really good fun. Alright, I just realized also I don't have the cameras on. And I like being able to see everyone during the night. That's why she is knitting. Come on, Amy. Wake up and feel the madness. We'll come back to her later if she doesn't. There we go. Hello?
Sorry, I'm not expecting it. And I don't know why my pings have turned off. I'm going to try and turn it back on.
Totally fine. I think like when the app got put on the new site, it's possible like sometimes you have to rejigger your settings a little bit. Anyways,
Definitely missed a few. Carry on. What am I mad at?
Now that you're here, the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the king.
Yes!
I'm the king! Have so much fun.
See you later.
Bye. Love that. That's the enthusiasm we need. Hello.
Hello.
Who shall it be today?
Well, I'll leave it to Daniel to potentially make George mad, but let's make Amy Rose mad as the washerwoman.
You got it. Cheers.
Thank you.
What's incredible is that I was literally just thinking to myself, wow, this evil team's really coordinated. They haven't picked the same player twice. This is going to be extremely funny. Hopefully Amy likes this. I think she will. Hi. I'm back.
Okay, hello. Do I have a choice? Okay, carry on. I'm listening.
Yeah, the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the washerwoman.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Alrighty, to our alchemist.
Hello.
Who shall it be?
Oh, nice. I'm dreamer confirmed. I claim to have jumped Chris as the washerwoman, so I'm just gonna keep this going. Let's go for.
I love that for you.
Let's swap it to George and
Okay.
make George mad as the Undertaker.
Okay, you got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's see what this is. Oh. Hey.
Hi. So would you allow this if I decided that I was going to claim to everyone in the top half of the circle that I was the washerwoman, and everyone in the bottom half of the circle that I was the king? Would that be acceptable?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I feel like that's in the spirit of what this is supposed to be. So as
Okay,
long as
thank
you're
you.
like
That's my
genuinely
plan.
convincing them, and then if people are
And publicly as well. If someone asks me from the top half of the circle what I'm claiming, publicly, I will tell them that it is the washerwoman. Publicly in the next sentence, if someone from the bottom half asks me, I will tell them I'm the king. Thank you. Just wanted to check.
Perfect.
Feel it.
Yeah, that works. So just to recap, for those of us that have joined a bit later in the stream, this is a special rule script called Claim Everything Really Eagerly, where all the minions are Cerenovus, and it's a little monster game. One of the special rules, which we use with the Djinn, is if you are selected by multiple people with the Cerenovus ability, you must be mad as at least one of the things that you have been made mad as. In Amy's case, I think what she's described is very reasonable and also very funny, which is kind of more the point, because we're having fun. So yeah, as long as she is being convincingly mad as one of the things, then that's fine. So that is, I believe, all. George is the Undertaker because we spoke to Amy. Let's tell George. This will be quite funny because I don't know if the evil team knows that there's an alchemist Cerenovus. Hi. The Cerenovus has selected you to be mad that you are the Undertaker.
That's what I was going to do anyway, and I'm very delighted to hear it's happening. Thank you.
Excellent. Good luck. Oh, this is quite fun. All right, mad Undertaker. Now comes the tough part. Oh, let's figure out who's holding the baby. Then we decide who to kill. Woohoo! Grabbing your friends. Friends together once again to decide who holds a baby.
Daniel?
Daniel. Yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel holds the baby. Thank you all. Good luck. All right, easy enough. I think that makes sense. Daniel's got quite a solid bluff. Oh, come on. There we go. And so that should be good for a start. I don't actually know what Rob is bluffing, so I think I might just shoot him a quick message using the cards to just say, what are you bluffing? Just so we know. Just in case he gets picked by Claire. I think I'd like to leave Claire alive. Who to kill is a really, really, really tough choice here, genuinely. I don't want to kill any of them. I think leaving Amy alive with the madness and her actually being the virgin would be quite funny. And I don't particularly want to kill Will because his information from last night was a no on the other minions. We could kill Chris and give Lorinda a 5 because I think together they'd be able to figure that out. And Chris being a washwoman claim, I think most people would maybe not necessarily look into that a little bit. I feel badly killing Chris, but I actually do think it's the right call to give Lorinda. Like, Lorinda was very Okay, awesome. And we'll have Rob dreamt as the chef then, if he gets dreamt. Cool. So yeah, let's kill Chris. We'll wake Lorinda and tell Lorinda a 5. I think that'll be really powerful because it'll confirm the alchemist and be quite interesting since Hob is currently bluffing Dreamer. And Lorinda will be confirmed anyways via Chris. So yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So we'll kill Chris and then we'll give Lorinda a 5. Yeah. Hi. Incredibly, I'm not waking you to show you a Cerenovus token. I am just gonna wake you up and give you a 5.
Cool. Thank you. Here's
Good luck.
5.
Yeah, 5. We are very silently high-fiving in the night.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yeah, I think that's the right call. I'm happy with that. Alrighty. This, yes, so to recap for those that are showing up and confused, I knew this was going to be a thing when I ran the script. We are running a script where all the minions are Cerenovus, and it's a little monster game. In order to keep things balanced, there's a Sentinel in play, a Djinn, which has some special rules that govern how the madness functions so that it's fun. No, so it is still a 5 because the Pixie is still one of the madness abilities, even though they have gained the ability. Like, it's still a madness-related role. So I would rule that the Pixie, like, basically it's like on the token is the token a madness ability, if that makes sense. So like I would say that a Pixie who has gained the ability is still a madness-related character. And we're learning how many madness-related characters are alive, not how many, like, people are actively mad, because that would be different. So yeah, right, Chris is dying. We need to go to Will and Claire. Hey.
Hey.
What, who's it gonna be tonight?
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they're just letting you be. Just an
Yeah,
innocent
clearly,
little chef in the corner.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to keep up that a little bit longer, I think. But let's go with Thing 1 and Claire, please.
Thing 1 and Claire, you get a no.
Another no. Okay.
Another
cool.
no. Yeah.
Another no. There's no demons in this town. Right, great.
Yeah. Very, very happy town. It's just madness.
Does
I
everyone mad
forgot
that
the little monster token. I left it
Is everyone
behind.
mad that there's a demon as well? Is that
Oh my god, I have an idea for an atheist game
is
now.
that the amnesia ability? There is no demon. Everyone is mad that there is a demon.
That'd be a new one. This will come eventually. This will come back to bite you, but not today.
Okay, cool.
Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Oh, that's really funny. All right, let's have Claire. Come on, Claire. All right. We'll get there. Let's try that again. Oh, it looks like she's very actively in conversation. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you dreaming of tonight?
I feel like I have to dream George.
All right. George, you see Undertaker or Cerenovus.
Hey, excellent. Thank you.
Yep, good luck. Oh, that's great. All right, let's do it. Let's wake him up. I don't think there's really any reason to. Yeah, because it's just the king, and the king wouldn't be procced yet. So excellent. Let's do it. Let's wake him up.
Rehousing the little kittens in 3 weeks then?
Good morning. Terrible news. We have lost our good friend Chris in the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
One second, Bob. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, obviously just here to cover any potential savanting in the future. So if you'd like to go ahead and say some words now, that will be perfect.
Here are some more words. People and cold words, warm words. Some of the words are true and some of the words are wrong. Some of them are just mad.
Fascinating.
Yep.
That's very difficult to solve, but I'll have to think about it.
Imagine if there was an Amni that was just like you visit the storyteller and they give you some Dr. Seuss gibberish and that's like, and you're drunk.
Yeah, I'd do that to a drunk for sure.
God. All right, excellent.
All right,
Good.
thank you.
Good. Yep.
Okay. Well, James, I was just talking about how I died, and I have no info.
Yeah, that was Jamie's choice. Yeah, just to it's little man chat. It's a little monster game.
Right. So I'm actually staring right at my murderer. Right. Okay.
Yeah, just for chat's benefit, Chris has told me that he was the Amnesiac that he learned at 6. I've told Chris that I'm the washerwoman that Cedar King.
That's it. Okay, I think that's fair, because that probably means that my info was not critical to the game.
Or you had enough info for like night one. But if it was a you not knowing, then it could have been enough. Anyway, I'm going to catch up with some other people. I'll see you later.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hi, Jams.
Hello.
I'm going to make a legitimate guess. Is it I learn how many people are affected by madness?
I'm gonna say warm.
Okay.
I think I will say like it's hotter than warm, but I want you to get there. So
yeah, it's not
like
a bingo.
it's hot. It's not a bingo, but it is close to that.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. That's a great guess. I think that's pretty on the nose, because it's not how many people are affected by madness, it's how many madness-related characters are alive. But I think it's somewhere in like the warm hot range, where I'm like, I want you to get the right thing, so I don't want you to take the wrong conclusions from this, but like you're in the right area of thinking. So yeah, Amni's tough. Amni's a really interesting character, but I often find it quite tough to run in a way that gives the player enough information to like figure out what's going on.
It's enough. Maybe it was enough to just tell me that the Jams keeps following. My murderer keeps following me into chats.
I'm very innocent and nice and good.
Claire, do you want to share anything about your role?
I will. Can I give you a 2? Are you happy with that?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Hello. I'm coming to get my information for today, please.
Excellent. I will tell you that either I murdered Chris in the night, or the little monster did it.
So, I'm thinking of something along the lines of a drunk player is currently under the effects of madness. So that could be like philo drunk, goon drunk, or the drunk. Or the outsider is sat between 2 townsfolk.
Nice. Options.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Okay. Let's see if we can check in on somebody who is specifically mad today.
Me.
That's all right. I've got good news and bad news, Alex.
So you're alive.
I am. So that the good news is that I'm alive because you saved the Undertaker.
And I saved you. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes. The bad news is that I've seen you as the drunk.
That is bad news.
Yeah. But, I have been dreamt as the Undertaker last night, so I'm not the drunk who's misseen you. You are just the drunk.
Oh crap! So
what token did you get?
Well, ironically, I got fortune teller. And I think I pushed my madness a bit too far with my empathing, because I thought, you know what, it's role adjacent. I think that's. I thought that was being big brain play. Obviously, Jams has called me out being a bit naughty. Maybe it was when I gossiped. I don't know. I don't know what point Jams thought. That's it. Mark on your list.
Well, the central tenets of madness. Claim the thing. Claim the actual thing they told you to.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
let's talk tomorrow, Alex. This is really useful.
No, don't come out. Damn it.
Sorry, Annie. We'll talk tomorrow. It's important.
Welcome back.
Thingy, we'll talk tomorrow.
I wanted to talk to you both together at the same time. It was going to be really fun, and you don't even
do that
realise
tomorrow.
why.
Oh, we'll spit roast tomorrow if you want.
No, it just won't be fun tomorrow.
I'll bring barbecue sauce.
I'm out.
It's fine. Look, you missed your chance.
I love the fact that for Alex makes everything okay.
Well, yeah, barbecue sauce always sweetens a deal.
I'm more of a
Right.
salad cream kind of girl.
I bet you are.
To be fair, Daniel,
You
I love a
lap
bit.
it up, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel, I think
Hey.
you'd much prefer daddy's sauce, but that's just.
Well, nominations are open. I've brought nomination sauce.
Yeah. Who likes mayonnaise?
I have some information. I'm the fortune teller, so I know 2 people are not holding the baby today, so we shouldn't execute these 2 people. These 2 lucky people. It's Amy and Claire. Well done, Amy and Claire. You've won today's prize.
Hooray.
Yeah, that's my bit.
Doesn't leave it a lot of places to go, I'll be honest with you.
I will tell Town that I was mad yesterday that I was the washerwoman, and Hob confirmed me as a dreamer, as a washerwoman, so I don't think that's possible.
That's so strange.
Amy nominates Hob.
Okay.
You are muted, Amy. I don't know that it matters, but you are muted.
I think Hob is a Cerenovus, and I think that we should vote on this. Thank you.
Hob?
Joke's on you, I'm the virgin. No, I dreamt Chris correctly yesterday, and today I dreamt George correctly. So I think I'm mechanically confirmed.
It's true. I am the thing that Hob said I am.
Starting now.
I'm just messing around. I'm actually the alchemist. And I can prove myself tonight if you leave me alone.
I would have taken my hand down. If
6
you
is
Yeah.
7 is so many, and Hob is about to
Wow.
die. And I don't think that will be beat, but just in case.
We could tie
I
it.
thought you said you were the optimist just then.
Rob raised for that. Let's just make a note of Rob raising his hand.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I actually am the alchemist. I made Chris mad night 1 and George. I
would
made
like to
Chris
categorize
mad
this
night
by
1
man.
and someone else mad today.
I am simply the Undertaker, and my information is very reliable.
That, to be fair, that does
Right.
line up because Hob claimed Undertaker to me yesterday as well.
Closing
I
the
don't-
day in 3.
Chris, were you selected by more than one Cerenovus?
Wait,
No,
can I
just
just
one.
tell, I think it's important, I would like to tell Claire, Daniel, Will, Alex, and Lorinda, specifically, George, Rob, and Hob, just close your ears for a second, and Chris. I'm the king, and the evil team know, so I just thought it'd be useful for me to come out, that's all. George, Rob, and Hob, and Chris. Just to let you know, guys, I'm the washerwoman. And I've seen a
I
king.
can't. My ears are closed. Are you
Closing
saying?
the
Listen
day in
now,
3.
George.
Oh,
Great.
2.
Can I nominate Amy before end of the day?
You've nominated Amy?
Yes, please.
Alright, Hob is executed and dies. Good night.
this game is very silly. I love it.
What's going on?
So that's really interesting because I think it's actually quite unclear whether or not that was like just Hob dying. I mean, I would have run the nomination, I think, but incredibly funny given that Amy was both mad and is the virgin and now has no ability because she is confirmed. I think she probably has to die tonight, which is a bit tough because it's going to give Will good fortune teller information. So I'm debating. I think perhaps what's nice is we'll know the madness picks beforehand. I think if Amy's mad as something else, it'll be funnier to leave her alive and get rid of one of the info rolls. Rob and George, I think, have not too much social trust, which is going to point towards Daniel. So yeah, I think Amy's going to be mad, which she'll have such a blast with. So yeah, I think this will be fine. Let's see what's going on with the other madness. Hello.
Hello.
Who will be mad today?
Myself as the savant, please.
Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the savant.
Thank you.
Good luck. Alright, so that stays. We're only going to have 3 madnesses today because our alchemist has died. Hey?
Gosh, don't know what to do with this one. I think it is time to. I would go back to Alex, and we'll make Alex mad about being the drunk, because that's what I told him he was, even though I'm going to recant.
Excellent. Alex is mad as the drunk.
Yeah.
Love this.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. Oh, I love that so much. All right, Alex is mad that... I mean, I think at this point, George is just leaning into how evil he is, and it's fantastic. Yeah, this is great. Hi!
Bonjour!
I am elated to tell you that the Cerenovus has selected you
Yay!
to be
Oh,
mad as the drunk!
Hey! Oh, that'll match up nicely with the fake Undertaker information, seeing me as the drunk yesterday.
It's convenient.
Very convenient, that. Poor George. Okay, I shall enjoy being a drunk. I'll go get
Excellent.
myself a bottle.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Delightful. Hey,
Hello.
who will it be today?
Choices. God, how many? Trying to keep track of like where the madnesses have been and trying to. I'm gonna pick Daniel as the alchemist.
Okay, Daniel as the alchemist, you got it.
Cool.
Alright, so we're gonna add alchemist. Not that it's visible at all, and then we're gonna wake our evil team and find out who holds the baby. Grabbing your teammates. Hold, please. Boop, boop, boop. Dialing up evil team. Okay, great. Who holds the baby?
Me?
George.
Yeah. George, yeah.
All right, George has the baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that is a choice. I think I almost want to leave Will alive. In that case, I'm genuinely surprised that no one's targeted Amy. And I think it might be interesting for Amy to be alive here. So I'm a little bit tempted to kill Claire. No, I think I have to kill Will because I think they'll go after... Going after Daniel would be tough, but yeah, let's think about this. So just to answer some questions from chat. Oh yes, thank you. I do need to tell Daniel that he is mad as the alchemist. Before I forget. Okay, I will do that now, and then I will answer questions from chat. Hey.
Hi.
Cerenovus has selected you to be mad that you are the alchemist.
Oh my god, remind me what I do when the two people pick me.
So if you've been picked by
completely
more
forgot.
than one Cerenovus, you can choose basically, but you have to be mad as at least one of the things you've been made mad as. So totally up to you how you want to play it. But as long as you are being successfully mad as at least one of those things, you'll be fine.
I'm with this for them. Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Okay. So yes, now we have to decide who dies, and I think I'm leaning towards Will because he did come out as the fortune teller yesterday, which like usually when I'm running Little Monsta, I try to make the kills sort of what people would expect if they were the evil team actually in control of the kills. So like if you're the evil team and you think somebody is a powerful info role and you want to kill them, like I will try and kill them. And I think the rest of the evil team would kill either Will or Amy, and I think they'd probably be gunning for info roles over like a virgin, just because information is quite strong on this script, especially with base 0 outsider game, which is what we're playing. Since if Alex is confirmed as a mutant, although he won't be able to claim it tomorrow, which will be quite funny, but if he's claiming drunk, if they think Alex is an outsider, then no one else is an outsider, so all of the info rolls are receiving true information. Plus, Claire isn't actually going to get much other than confirming that people are what they really are, or that evil is what they're bluffing, so I think leaving the dreamer alive is going to be a bit more balanced. So we will wake Claire. We will not wake Lorinda because their ability is you start knowing, and Claire will get to dream someone. Hey.
Hello. Can I dream a little dream of Will, please?
Will, you see fortune teller or Cerenovus.
Okay. Thanks.
Excellent. Cheers.
Wait.
Alrighty. Okay, that's balanced as well. All right. Let's do it. Let's wake him up.
Around some of Australia and over to New Zealand.
Good morning. Tragedy has struck our town yet again, as Will has perished in the night.
Ooh.
Oh no!
The
Guys, FYI, I'm not the king. Or the Washerwoman.
Hello.
Hello. I'm actually going to pretend that I am the alchemist today. Well, I'll be mad as the alchemist today, but I'm still going to get my savant info from you.
Important.
Please.
See, you're fully embracing the spirit of multiple madness.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah. I will tell you that either two Cerenovuses selected the same player last night, or that statement was false.
Okay. What I'm going to say is, when I can, because obviously I can't the minute I'm mad, but either the low monster has attacked an evil player, because Claire is slightly sus of Will, or a Cerenovus is under the effects of madness, which is the true statement.
Excellent. Good luck.
Thank you.
It's got to be living if it went down by 1. If it went down by 1, it's got to be living.
Mm-hmm.
How many living players have got the word madness on their token?
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you're
Gonna go with that. I'll try that.
Yeah. Okay. Again,
Okay.
Jams, I'll leave. I get it.
That's that, yeah. I'm going to
The
ask
theme of
exactly
this
that.
game is going into whispers that Chris is in, and then Chris being kicked out. Really, that's...
It's really funny. I'm going to go with you start knowing how many living players have madness on their token. The word madness on their token.
I think I'm going to give that to you because that is effectively a bingo. Your ability is you start knowing how many living players have abilities that are related to madness.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Good stuff. Good luck.
Got it.
That's great. And I think that's definitely... I think that is a bingo because, yeah, none of them have madness on the token, but they all have mad. Which I probably should have clarified, but I didn't, and we're here, and I think Lorinda gets it, which is the more important part. So, yeah, that to me feels like a bingo. Like, that is the essence of the ability, and I'm very happy that they've got there. Yeah, let's get maybe one more chat in, and then we will do noms.
So much madness going on.
I'm not, but I can tell you today while I'm definitely not mad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Pixie Amnesiac confirming Chris.
Okay.
Chris got a 6 night 1. I got a 5 on night 2. Yeah, those nights. I've got a bingo on my ability, which is you start knowing how many how many living players have abilities related to madness.
Ooh, and Chris got 6.
Chris got 6.
Night
I got
1.
5. Of course. Alex
So that's
was
3 Cerenovus plus me, alchemist.
plus me, Pixie. Plus Alex,
Pixie.
mutant.
Oh, Alex was mutant. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cheers.
It might not all be true, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I never know whether to like change someone's token when they claim something different to me now. I'm like, should I change
Yeah.
it? Should I leave it?
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do.
I think this more than anything is one of the scripts that kind of puts people who don't take notes at a massive advantage.
Hob, were you...
Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
That's okay.
But I would like some more savant information if that's okay.
Yeah. You're holding the baby, or every evil player is dead.
Okay, well, I think based on some of the other claims I've heard, I can work out which of those is true. All right, thank you, James.
Excellent. Good luck.
The good news from this is you lot that aren't Ceramad that have actually got Townsfolk roles, you can trust your information because there is an outsider in this game, me the drunk, but you lot can't be. So if you're powerful Townsfolk role, party on. That's what I say. So yeah, Claire, the thing did happen,
Rock on.
and the Undertaker cold called, and and there's no spy, so I was just gushing about it. It was great. My corpse really enjoyed that conversation.
Okay.
I was trying to party on as a powerful role, and then Jams killed me. So
that's just bitching.
Ended my party.
Why's everyone blaming me?
The same thing happened to Chris. I mean, it's real sad.
Will, did when you get killed, did you get some barbecue sauce though? Because that always makes it better.
No, I didn't get any barbecue sauce even.
Oh.
Right,
Down to dry.
Rob, what are you?
I'm the chef with the one.
You can trust that because you're not
So,
drunk.
I think I would rather out this now, because if I get made mad, I won't be able to later. I'm the dreamer. I have confirmed 3 people.
Okay, cool. That sounds
Some
great.
some people know who those people are. Some people don't.
So the only person I don't know about is Lorinda. Lorinda, do you want to share anything?
I've shared with a few people.
You definitely don't know about me either, Amy.
Nominations.
I know what you are. I know what Claire dreamt you as.
Just based on what I was doing, shouldn't we just kill Claire, just in case?
Well, I am suspicious of... do you know what Claire dreamt you as, George?
Well, no, I mean, I went to Claire on day 1 and did the whole dreamer thing at her, and nothing came of it then, and we haven't spoken since.
Do you
was a
mind if
reason
I
I
out your role then,
nominated you
George?
back,
Would you like me to out your role, George?
No.
Okay.
It's for once
That's
I'm
fine.
not mad about it, so we can keep it quiet.
Excellent. Well,
The thing is, at this point,
who needs
Candace
to die?
knows what everyone's bluffing, so there's limited use in
Yeah.
a dreamer at this point. And I've got claims for everyone, and I suspect those are just going to be backed up, so I don't mind dying.
I think there's a strong chance we've still got 3 alive, by the way. 3 souls alive.
Yeah.
I would like to kill Daniel. Amy nominates Daniel.
Okay.
I think that Daniel's information might be false. If Daniel was an information gaining role, I think Daniel today believes that he doesn't gain information. But it's also a double claim if that's what his role is. So I think that Daniel's a good execution here.
Daniel?
This is fine. I'm just the alchemist. I made Claire mad as the dreamer last night.
Alright. Takes 3 votes to put Daniel up for execution, starting.
I believe that Daniel has turned the madness on himself, or is evil. Evil have made him evil mad now.
I also believe I'm one of the players that Claire confirmed very early on.
4 is enough. Daniel's on the block.
Unless
Not
I like
necessarily,
her.
because Claire could well have seen a bluff and Cerenovus. So the dreamer isn't.
There are
no
no
bluffs.
bluffs,
There's no
But-
bluffs, Amy.
but in the world that a Cerenovus makes themselves mad, then Jams would know what to show a dreamer. But you were in that chat. Daniel claimed his role.
I don't know if we'll beat 4, but I will do one
I
last
will
call.
nominate Lorinda.
Okay.
I don't think there's necessarily anything pointing at Lorinda, but there are some loose confirmations or hard confirmations elsewhere, and Lorinda is just outside of that.
Lorinda?
Yeah, I'm vaguely confirmed by Dead Town, but not particularly. I'm not a great loss if I die now. I've got my information. I won't be getting any more, so we can do what we like there.
Alright. It's 4 votes to tie, 5 votes to kill Lorinda instead, starting. No?
I think Lorinda is more confirmed than both Daniel and Claire.
right, 3 is not enough. Closing the day in 5.
Can I nominate Rob, please?
Yeah.
A chef feels odd to still be alive in a little monster game when the ongoing info rolls have been dying at night.
Rob?
I don't know what to say. I'm just a chef with a 1. I've been up front from the beginning, but yeah.
All right. Takes 4 votes to tie and 5 to die, starting now.
Hob, you love playing with fire.
Hob, your timing never ceases to amaze me.
Your
2 is
internet
not
connection
enough.
must be excellent.
Closing the day
I'll-
in 3, 2. Daniel is executed and dies. And you're all mad. Go to sleep.
I honestly thought the game might end then.
Nope.
All right. So I think yes, I think what Mara Joy has just pointed out in the chat is exactly what I was thinking, which is that with Rob claiming that chef 1, Claire and Daniel really do look like a potential evil team. I think so. Let's see. We're on how many alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alive. So we'll be killing down to 4. So I think we kill Amy now. And then we probably kill one of the other Cerenovuses in the night. But let's start by finding out who's mad. Hey!
I have so little idea what is going on in this town. Absolutely no idea.
Excellent.
So I don't know whether I want to, like, implicate Daniel or not. Part of me is tempted to make myself mad about something I am. I think I'm a double claiming Daniel as a savant. Is what I'm actually doing. I'm tempted to make myself mad about something else on top of that. But we're at, 2v3. I think I should pick a good player. So I will pick Amy Rose about being the Pixie, please.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's delightful. It's back.
Delightful! Tell me!
The Cerenovus has selected you to be mad that you are the Pixie.
Ooh. Okay, cool. I like that. Thank you very much.
Yep. Good luck.
Hopefully I'll see you again, and then I can know what my Pixie madness will be.
Love that. Oh, this is gonna be very tricky. If someone tries to execute a mad, do you mean Love the Healer if they nominate a mad version? So the Virgin ability is immediate upon nomination. So basically, if a if a townsfolk, if any townsfolk nominates a virgin, then that townsfolk will immediately die if the virgin is sober and healthy, if their ability is working. If the virgin is mad, that has no impact on the virgin's actual ability. And if the player who nominated the virgin is mad, technically, you might not know, because the player who nominated them could have just been executed to madness with funny timing. I probably wouldn't execute for a madness break in the middle of a nomination, but I could. So it technically is an interesting one, because I don't think Hob was mad on the day that he nominated Amy, but I do think Amy was. So it shouldn't, Hob should be confirming that Amy is the virgin. Yes, cool. So yeah, let's get Rob's madness now. There's some very fun construction happening outside. Hello.
Hello.
Don't mind the people who are apparently digging a giant hole down the street for me.
Okay.
Who's mad today?
Well, Claire can't have an easy date today, so I'm gonna Claire mad that they're the snake charmer.
Excellent. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, that is extremely fun. Yeah, I like that quite a lot. Because it'll be really interesting to see how she goes about that. And I think given that some good players, I think that Daniel and Claire could be an evil team, it'll be really interesting to see that balance of what happens there. Like if people think that Claire has made herself mad, or if people think that Claire is a good player, and then start to question what's going down. So let's get Claire. Hey.
Still alive. This is
you are
worrying.
still alive. But I'm actually here to tell you that the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the Snake Charmer.
Hey! Awesome. About time I got picked, right?
Yep. And
Cool.
yeah, I would like you to pick a player as well.
I will pick Lorinda, please.
Lorinda, you see Pixie or Cerenovus.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Good luck. I think that's quite a good pick for Claire and for the good team, especially because Lorinda is still alive. Oh, Amy's got a question. Hey.
Quick rules question.
Mhm.
If a pixie was mad at being a snake charmer, and then the snake charmer was killed, and the pixie gained the snake charmer ability, and they snake charmed a demon, would the demon become a pixie?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I need to know. See you later.
Love where that's going. Right, okay, let's get our evil team together. Here we go. Evil squad. Do 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 do. Yay! All right, it is babysitting time, and who is gonna do it?
Me, I think.
George, yeah.
Daniel.
It's a bold strategy.
All right, George has the majority, and George is holding the baby. Thank you. All right, that's good. That's good. And so we're just Amy's gonna die, and we will wake up on, I believe, 4, and then presumably I'll probably kill one of George or Rob in the following night, but we will see where we go. All right, let's wake him up. Good morning. Tragically, Amy Rose died in the night.
Okay, guys, I have an announcement to make. Okay, so basically, I think that Lorinda is now the demon because I was the starting demon. One of the dead players has to be the snake charmer, and Lorinda was the pixie snake charmer because I am now the poisoned pixie, and I was the demon. So last night I was pixie snake charmed. And became the poison pixie and was killed.
This is
so,
utter.
Hang on.
Because Amy, I'm the snake charmer, so this is rubbish.
I am the pixie. Poisoned pixie.
To both of those things. I am the snake charmer.
It must be Lorinda,
I can.
That's the only one I don't know.
I can help out a little with this. Wait. Who was executed yesterday? Dan? Well, no, sorry?
Daniel.
Daniel, are you the chef?
No.
Well...
Okay, hang on. Okay, go on.
I was the pixie chef, so it is a 1. And
Is Amy
No. Hang on a minute, hang on. So basically, Hob was one of the minions, and I was holding the baby. But basically, one of what I was claiming was virgin. I'm not the virgin. I was a starting Cerenovus, and so I think when Hob was on the block, Jams executed Hob to back up my virgin bluff. So, you know, I'm not quite sure why the Pixie Snake Charmer selected me, but. Hey, I'm no longer holding the baby. There is a new Cerenovus. I'm pretty sure it's Lorinda.
Hi.
I wish I didn't have to be here, but we're committed to bluffing mad about being the snake charmer today. So, if you wouldn't mind telling me some more things I still can't tell anyone.
Yeah, let's go with everyone alive is definitely not mad.
Mhm.
And Chad is enjoying this immensely.
Okay, well, I have a suspicion for which one I think believe more. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Cheers.
What?
I think it's fine.
George came to me and was like, "We've got good news and bad news." And like, I've got good news and bad news. And we said that the good news was that I saved George from death because I was being a naughty boy, and Jams took me across her knee, and I got a very slapped little bottom for breaking madness. However, George is the Undertaker, who he then fessed up afterwards that he was mad, called my role as
on
drunk.
day one. You're talking about who's mad on day one?
No, he's
Or
mad on day 2.
As what?
Undertaker, because he said publicly on
right.
day 3, "I'm not the Undertaker," because we did that thing, and then he said I did it, and I went along with it. Anyway, so he called out drunk. So he was in the right area of outsider, but not mutant. So I was either.
And you are still claiming mutant.
I've always been the mutant. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, I am.
Alex.
I am the mutant. I was made mad as a fortune teller on night 1, and then I was left alone. And then on night 3, I was made mad as the drunk, which is when on day 4 you said, "How did that go down?" No,
Yes.
how did it go down?
Yeah,
So I used that as some cover of, yeah, of course I'm the drunk. The Undertaker called my role. So I was,
Awesome.
I think I was better at playing madness for Jams on that one. But Jams didn't come and talk to me last night, so I'm happy to say I've been mad twice. Once as a fortune teller, once as a drunk. But I'm back to my normal role of mutant, which is why I was very happy to die.
And I feel like Rob is probably good. So
but we're on
go for
4, right? So.
Oh, we are. Yeah, that's true.
So we'll just let it sit.
I mean, it depends. Do we think we have one evil dead at least? I think Daniel was evil, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think Jams is gonna just kill the last good and end the game.
I feel like if there's 3 evils alive, maybe she would, just because they earned it. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm happy to say that I would be very unlikely to just force a win. Like, in general, I think as the storyteller, it is my responsibility to make sure that the game is fun, and one of the things that makes the game fun is I think the most fun part of the game arguably is the final day, when everyone gets to be part of it, everyone's really engaged, really involved. And so robbing people of a final day when the good team have done what they can to try and get to a final day is I don't think that's a very fair choice of me, so it would be very, very unlikely for me to do that.
Yeah, cut to James killing the last good player and the game is over. It would be very unlikely. It is what's going to happen next, but...
Well.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Let's have back. Thanks.
Yeah, it's interesting because if Alex is claiming outsider, I'm a Townsfolk. So that would mean a lot on Lorinda. I don't know. It's just what's going on.
Welcome back. There are just 4 players alive, so if you would all like to go to sleep, you are more than welcome to.
Do we think that there are 3 if Jams is a good storyteller, there shouldn't be.
I don't think there can be 3 evils alive.
I
You know what I
Alex
think?
was a Cerenovus.
I think we had an evil player killed in the night because we didn't have any evil dead, and that's, Amy, I think your great Oscar-winning performance of being a snake charmer.
I mean, I was evil, but I became the Pixie. I was holding the baby. I was the last evil alive. My minions were Hob and Daniel. I think Lorinda is now Hob.
Amy, who did you pick and when, then, as Cerenovus?
So I picked Chris as the washerwoman, and then I picked Hob as the alchemist, and then I picked Daniel as the alchemist.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks.
Good.
I mean, that tracks with the savant info. So I snake charmed Rob last night.
I
So
snaked on Lorinda last night.
Guys, you're not the snake charmer because the snake charmer is dead.
Amy, I can't help you here.
Poison Pixie.
Yeah, I
Can
made all three of them mad as a
we
snake
kill
charmer.
Lorinda? Lorinda, what are you?
I'm still
Wait,
the
can I
Pixie
call from round robin, please?
Okay, that's a lie. Okay.
Yeah, if you guys want to share roles, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, why
Again,
not?
there's 4 people alive, so if you do want to sleep, nominations are open, but...
It probably would help.
Maybe
Shall we
just
sleep first? No, actually, let's
Isn't
do
it-
it now. Let's do the round robin now.
Let's
Yeah,
do
because
round robin now,
we
and then we
might
can do
change
another one
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am the snake charmer. I picked Lorinda on night 1, Claire on night 2, Rob on night 3, and Lorinda again last night.
I am the Pixie chef. Last night, I was woken up and given a 1.
Alchemist, Cerenovus, or Sarah, who orchestrated the Virgin thing. Made Chris mad as the Watchwoman, and George Undertaker.
I was the Pixie Alchemist. I got my ability when Chris died. My ability is you start knowing how many living players are interacting with madness. Chris got a 6, I got a 5, which would make Alex interact with madness, probably the Cerenovus.
You meant Pixie Amnesiac, Lorinda. You said
Yes,
Pixie
that's what I meant to say. Because
Alchemist.
I meant to have Amnesiac.
So I was your one and only mutant. So I'm the outsider from the Sentinel, which means you can trust the information that we've got. I was made mad night 1 as the fortune teller, empath, and I got killed for that, I think. Or maybe it was killed for doing the gossip, I don't know. And then on day 4, night 3, some cheeky Cerenovus made me mad as the drunk, which was helpful because Claire was aware of an Undertaker. George spoke to me the day before as an Undertaker and called me out as the drunk because I believe they were mad. And then I got the opportunity to say I was drunk, seen by an Undertaker, which is very helpful when I was mad for the second time. So I've really enjoyed this party, bringing the barbecue sauce.
Cool. I haven't been mad once. I think Alex has had my madness doses. Fortune teller, I got a no on George and Rob, and then I got a no on Amy and Claire.
I'm the savant, mad as the alchemist yesterday, and I'll pop my info in chat.
I am the snake charmer. I've charmed Daniel, George, Will, Rob in that order, but little monster.
So I was starting Cerenovus. I was the last alive Cerenovus holding the baby last night when I was woken up by Jams and told you are now the poisoned Pixie. So I'm a Pixie. Thank you.
Pixie Alhadikia.
Checks out.
Well, this has been quite a long day, so this is the last call for nominations, and if no one would like to nominate, we will all go to
I'm
sleep.
comfortable sleeping.
Can I just ask a quick question to George?
Cool.
Actually, no, I can't. There's no point. We'll just go to sleep.
I'm happy to sleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident there's at least one Evil Dead.
All right, you will all go to sleep. Good night. All right, so that was about what I expected out of that day. I think it's really interesting seeing kind of who trusts who here. What's really fun is that I think I am going to kill one of the Cerenovuses tonight because in general, for balance in a little monster game, I think it's important to have one evil player alive at the end of the game. So I'm probably going to kill whichever evil doesn't have the baby. But both Cerenovuses will pick and their madness will be given out before the death happens. So it might look like there are multiple players mad tomorrow, when in practice there's only going to be one player who's actually mad, but the good team isn't going to know the difference. So I think that'll be quite interesting to see. So let's find out first who George is making mad. Hello.
Okay, so I think I'm trying to paint both Alex and Daniel as dead minions. So I think I need to suppress a Cerenovus ability. So I will choose myself and Savant, please.
Okay, the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad as the Savant.
Feels so good. Thank you.
Yep, good luck. Interesting choice. I think it's one of the things that's been quite cool about this game is that I know from the storytelling perspective, I often have a decent sense of like how the game is going and which team is winning and what players think of different people. And I think in part because of the madness mechanic, there are quite a few players in this game who have very different thoughts about who is good, who is evil, and how the game is going for their team, which is really, really cool. But it also makes things a lot more interesting, I think, from a decision-making perspective, because sort of unexpected things happen or people are making plays that to their perspective are great, and some people will agree, and then some people are going to have kind of a different take on it. So I'm really, really curious actually to see how this plays out. Let's grab Rob. Hey.
I'm gonna make Claire mad as the Pixie.
You got it. Cheers.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, and I guess we'll see in a bit which of those madnesses actually sticks. Come on, Claire. Hello.
Hello. Sorry, my mouse wasn't working.
Totally fine. It happens. It happens. I'm a big keyboard person, so I literally have changed the shortcuts on the app so that I can just hit like buttons on the keyboard and be like, chat. Anyways, the Cerenovus has selected you to be mad that you are the Pixie.
The Pixie. Incredible.
Yep.
Have I got enough free reign to go Pixie Dreamer or Pixie Snake Charmer? I don't want to go Pixie Snake Charmer with Amy's nonsense.
I think as long you can do whatever you want as long as it is believable. Like if you are insinuating in any way that you are not specifically the Pixie as a character, that would be grounds for madness break. And like we all know this is a script that does take madness very seriously. So like you need to be genuinely making a best effort to convince people that you are in fact the Pixie as opposed to another character. But what your Pixie ability saw or is and does is totally up to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers. Good luck.
Great.
All right. I think I want to know what the evil team does before I decide on the kill. So just to that end, I'm gonna get all the evils together and find out who holds the baby. Hello, hello.
Hi.
All right. One last time. Let's pick a demon holder. That was like sort of Hamilton and sort of R&B, and I don't think it was good. Who's holding the baby?
Me?
George.
Okay. George is.
George is holding the baby. Good luck, y'all.
Oh, God.
This is great. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna kill Rob. And yes, correct. The gardener is specifically there so that on the app we can add in the multiple Cerenovuses just to make sure that the randomness was genuine in the setup. What I did was I racked in 2 extra outsiders and then changed those players specifically into the other Cerenovuses, just so it wasn't like, oh, I'm deciding who's gonna be a Cerenovus. Yes, I agree with that. I think Rob was really keen to hold the baby today, but I do think Rob being killed in the night is going to be quite interesting because it's quite difficult to build a Chef 1 with George as an evil player. But I do think people think George is evil, but I also think that's fine. It's the last day of the game. So let's get Claire's pick and then we'll wake him up. Come on, Claire. Oh, I wonder if her mouse isn't working again. We can always center the cards if we need to. Let's do it this way. If it's still not working, I think the other option would be that I can send her... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Rob, and we're gonna give her Chef or Cerenovus. Cool. All right. Yes, and I think there's a very real world where people might think, oh, George won't be holding the baby right now, specifically because he is so obviously evil that the other person must be holding it. So we shall see. Either way, let's wake him up and let's do this. Good morning, good morning. Just 3 of you live in this very, very mad town, and one of those 3 is not Rob.
Okay. I'll be right back.
That's who I thought.
Hello.
Hello. Are you the sort of storyteller who would, on a final 3, tell a savant X is the demon, Y is the demon?
I would on occasion. It would really depend on how the rest of the game had gone and how the rest of the information had kind of fallen out. If I felt like Good had the tools they needed to build the correct worlds, then I would probably give that. If I felt like Good really was struggling for information, or if I had left the savant alive with 2 evil players, then I might give very different information where it was like more powerful. So I think it's keep that in mind when you're...
I'll go with my more complicated option then. Alright, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Yesterday, so I don't believe Rob's mad about being the Pixie, unless they both think someone said Pixie.
I don't think that works.
George,
I need to vomit some information at you because I can finally fucking talk about it. Daniel is not the savant. I am the savant. I had a chance to tell this to Alex specifically on day 3 and get some information out there, but I will put all of it in chat once I've told you it now. Day 1, neither of my neighbours was made mad last night, which appears to be false because Chris was made mad. Or 1 evil player picked another evil player on night 1. Day 2, 1 person has been made mad about the same thing both nights, or there is a drunk in play. I can't find a night 2 CERE locking, so I think there is a drunk and Alex is lying. Day 3, there is a Pixie in play, or there is an alchemist in play. I think Pixie. Day 4, the current demon has been made mad once, or Claire is the drunk. And just now I learned the chef one is correct, or evil players have been made mad 3 times total.
Can I just say that there has to be an alchemist in play if Hod died to the Virgin.
I mean,
I'm the Virgin.
Oh, is that
Hod
what
died to.
happened?
Yeah.
George is the drunk and Alex is Sarah then? Sorry.
I am the Pixie who saw Pixie. I will be voting on George today.
Okay, can we do a round robin, please?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you like. It's the final day, and nominations are open.
George, do you want to start?
Sure, a savant. Everything I just said.
Rob.
Pixie Chef. Got a 1, not last night, the night before.
Why are you saying Pixie Chef? You just said that you have not been made mad apart from being Pixie yesterday, but you're not mad today.
I'm...
Okay, just checking. Hob.
Alchemist.
Miranda.
Pixie Amnesiac.
Alex.
Mutant.
Will.
Pixie Fortune Teller. No, I'm just kidding. Fortune Teller.
Daniel.
Savant, everything I said yesterday.
Claire.
Pixie who saw Pixie.
Virgin. Chris.
Amnesiac.
Okay, so if Rob is probably lying, Claire is mad. Whether Claire made themselves mad, we don't know.
I'm inclined to believe Lorinda because because the information that I heard Lorinda get made sense and was in line with what I got. So it made sense that the ability was the same.
What was the amnesiac stuff? Sorry, Chris.
Night 1, I got a 6. Day 1, I guessed, does it have to do with the number of living townsfolk? And I got a 1. And then what Lorinda got aligned with that.
Yeah,
Lorinda,
see
what's your
what is
information?
Lorinda? Yeah.
I got a 5. Starting. Jesus Christ. The exact ability was you start knowing the number of players, living players, that are interacting with madness, which would make Alex interact with madness, which for me makes him the CERE bluffing mutant.
Or
So someone was
So
the drunk.
So 5 would be 3 Cerenovus, a alchemist, and a mutant,
Alchemist
right?
doesn't interact with madness, right?
The Pixie as well.
Well, alchemist CERE.
So
Oh, and
I
Pixie,
think
right.
it's probably Claire, because Claire's dreamer stuff is too easy. Claire dreamt George as the Undertaker.
I will say
My current
when
plan is to nominate Claire because George's
I didn't dream
information
anybody
is either
on the
drunk
Pixie.
or trying to frame me.
when Claire dreamt me at the start of the game, I'd already had Clint to Claire and Amy, and then Claire
Yeah,
said,
exactly.
"I trust you because I dreamt you as the savant."
The other issue is how do you make sense of George's day 3 savant info? Pixie
He's
and
either
Clay
drunk or
Alchemist.
trying to frame me and get me to nominate him, which would make I'm going to want to
yeah.
nominate Claire.
I somehow
Any
got
case.
through this entire game without
Alright.
computing the Hobtitle version, which does change things a little bit.
Just confirming that that was a nomination.
No, I'm intending
Okay,
to. I'm not doing
cool.
it yet.
Well, this is the second call for nominations, but you still have time.
Yeah,
So
we could have
Chef
faked-
One. Chef One is. Where's the Chef One?
Claire,
From
Daniel.
my
Daniel
perspective,
Clare.
Probably Daniel Clare makes the most sense.
With who else? Alex, Daniel, and Claire.
Yeah, Alex
No,
would have to
George.
be.
I know.
So Rob,
George,
are you
Rob
claiming
is-
Pixie Chef still, or is that just a bit?
Yeah. No, it's not a bit. I'm a pixie chef. Someone around this circle, I believe, is a dead chef and is mad at the moment.
So either Rob is good and Claire's made Rob mad as a pixie and is claiming madness
Or is
himself.
Rob just our drunk?
That's also possible. But I
You can't
Were
have
you
two
mad-
pixies.
Were you
We're
made
starting to
mad
have
on
too
day
many
2?
drunk candidates for a base zero.
I've never been made mad.
And you've got two pixies. You said earlier you were made mad as a pixie.
What?
I mean, we don't seem to have any other madness today, so
Rob
easily
could just be
mad.
evil.
Well,
and
when
not
did
do
I say I
anything.
was made mad as the pixie?
Well,
At the start of this day.
The start.
I said I've never been made mad. That's what I said at the beginning.
That's what
Yes.
So we're stressing both Claire and I.
Okay, let's
You were
not push
claiming
on it.
madness yesterday.
No, it's fine.
Lorinda nominates Claire.
Okay, Lorinda has
I
nominated.
really
Claire.
don't want Rob to get executed, so let's move it on. I'm nominating Claire because I think George's information is either trying to frame me or is drunk. In either case, George would be not the demon, because if they're trying to frame me, they'd expect me to nominate them. So I'm going to nominate Claire.
Claire?
I'm not the demon. I'm looking to let's Dorito it. I'll nominate George after this.
All right. Takes 2 votes to put Claire up for execution, starting now.
I don't know who else is evil in the world where I'm supposedly evil.
Oh,
Wow. Well,
Look
we're
at the
going to
number of
this.
votes.
7 is quite a lot. Claire is about to die, and I actually don't know if that can be beat. I'll just quickly check. We
Very much
have
don't think it can.
2.
Sorry,
That
Claire, this
No,
one
it's
is
fine.
in the next room.
Alex
cannot
and
be
Daniel
beat.
both voted on it, so I think we are screwed.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Claire,
I'm good.
in this
You're not.
mad town,
Alex looks very happy.
you are executed,
This is George.
and you die. And the game is,
Oh,
of course,
George, you
over.
naughty boy.
And as many of you have surmised, George's team has won, along with Daniel and Rob. It is the evil team. The Cerenovuses have triumphed because you have just executed your poor dreamer, who did get some very powerful information, mostly dreaming evil players as things that they didn't end up ultimately claiming, which was great, especially because on the last 2 days of the game, Claire was made mad, first as the snake charmer, and then as the pixie. However, the Cerenovus that specifically made Claire mad was Rob, who I then killed. So Claire could have broken madness and just not died, but she had no way of knowing. George was also a Cerenovus. George held the baby the day you killed Daniel and for the rest of the game, which was incredible timing on the evil team's part, because until then, Daniel held the baby. They literally switched it on the day that you killed Daniel. So that was super, super close. Really, really well played from the evil team there to intuit that. Amy was your virgin, who was made mad as both the pixie and the washerwoman on the day,
No, the
or sorry,
king
the
and the
king,
washerwoman.
and the washerwoman, on the day that Hob, the alchemist Cerenovus, nominated her, which was absolutely delightful, because Hob was not mad, but I did get to execute him. Meanwhile, Chris, I'm so sorry that I killed you as the Amnesiac first, first. However, you had a You Start Knowing ability, which you didn't know, but hopefully got some help from Lorinda, the Pixie Amnesiac, who gained the same ability. And your ability was that you start knowing the number of living players whose abilities are adjacent to madness. And so in this script, that is, as I think Hob and Lorinda at one point I heard completely solve in a conversation, which was awesome. It is 3 Cerenovuses, 1 Alchemist Cerenovus, a Pixie, and a mutant who was made mad as the fortune teller on day 1, but then claimed empath, claimed a bunch of things that actively were not fortune teller, and chat was there going like, that's a madness break, and I was like, it's kind of a madness break, like I could, let that go, it is a might after all, but then when Town was going to execute George, I was like, mutant's an outsider, die, so that happened. Last but not least, that leaves us with Will, your fortune teller, who picked the 2 minions that were not holding the baby on the first night and got a no, but then picked 2 good players who also were not the red herring, because of course Hob the Alchemist was the red herring, who never got picked. And so Will had really powerful information, given that Daniel was still holding the baby, and that basically only put it into Lorinda, who had just gotten the Pixie ability from Chris, Hob, or Daniel. So super powerful information, which is part of why you had to die at that point. But yes, that was your game of claim everything really eagerly. Hope you all had a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my Pixie snake charming. I have to run.
I think everyone had a delightful day there. I'm going to say goodbye to chat and then send everyone over to the Pandemonium Institute, where we're releasing a new character in 4 hours. See you all there.
I'm heading off as well.
All right, thanks so much, chat, for coming out to hang. Like I said, TPI are releasing a, oh my god, the command is raid. I can do this. I can talk and type at the same time. I can't. I'm too ADHD for this. I'll put the raid in after. But yes, we're releasing a new character tonight or today, depending on what time it is where you are. It will be in basically 4 hours from now is the character reveal, but we'll be playing some really fun games over there in the meantime. So I hope you have a lovely day or night or whatever time of day it is where you are. I'm like 60% that I spelled that right. Yeah, I did. All right. So enjoy the TPI stream if that's where you're headed. Enjoy the rest of the day wherever you end up. And we will see you next week back here on Gen Con. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. This is me not knowing where the end screen button is. Bye.